This is Gary Butterfield.
This is Cole Ross.
This is Monster in My Podcast.
And these are the Tasloi.
There's a monster in my podcast.
Gary, I want to draw your attention to the mouth/muzzle area of this illustration.
Okay.
In your copy of this, does he have like a real case of Homer Simpson mouth going on?
Yeah, it looks like a Homer mouth.
Yeah, okay.
I was more distracted by his Adam's apple that is as big as like two necks on these things.
It is two neck widths.
Yeah, he's got a very huge Adam's apple.
Yeah,
like this Tasloi is all man.
Yeah, well, that's where he keeps his throwing stars and his charms.
And his God, is it these guys who throw wet? No, that's coming later. But this is going to be, this session is real ups and downs. We're on a roller coaster ride.
Yeah, people.
Okay.
So it's funny. I'd like for people to know or to tell us if they can figure out what the sessions are.
Oh yeah, I imagine like if you wanted to, but you'd have to know to do it. Like, I don't think it's gonna hurt anybody.
Yeah. But
like, so these guys, I'm reading this and I'm like, why? Why did you make monkey kobolds? Like why? And then you get to the point where it starts talking about them riding wasps.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, oh, I didn't look at their size. They're 3 inches tall.
Of course.
Okay. Like that. Then this now makes sense.
Yeah.
To me a little bit.
Now they have justified themselves. Yeah, because they're like, again, they don't provide the banana for scale. So we just see this guy and we think, oh, he's going to be hunching around. And all of their combat details just talk about them dropping, like doing drop attacks from the trees. And
it says they use a short sword and small shield. Now, like a short sword is not like quite a unit of measurement in D&D, but it's also not like relative.
Yeah, like I have a pretty good reckon on what a short sword would be. Pretty much down to
a long dagger or a shorter sword.
Yeah. Like
the gentleman's machete.
Wielding this would be like a long sword for a halfling. I get that distinction.
So to these guys, wielding a short sword is like, it's like 10,000 mega cloud swords.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like the biggest, most anime sword. Like it is like literally, a sword big as, like 3 times as tall as you are.
Yeah, it's a Terra Guts sword. Yeah. Like this is it would be in like Asura's Wrath or something like that.
Yeah,
something ridiculous that I never would play, but I imagine it would have swords 5 times as tall as you.
Swords like like 3 or 4 times as tall as you are. Because why not just make everything bigger? Yeah. But like it's so this is deceptive. Like I'm just like, okay, that can't be the case. Get there and then they ride wasps. And I don't really I'm trying to imagine a wasp carrying a short sword. I can't do it. I'm like a spider, and it's like, well, like with enough tape, you could tape a short sword to the top of a spider and make it, like significantly more threatening.
We call that a fool scorpion.
Yeah, you can go mining for fool scorpions. Just get this guy like this little spider stumbles towards you, and maybe the weight of the sword like brings down the point into the toe of your boot, and if you're not wearing steel toes, or if you're not on a construction site or what have you,
right.
Maybe it gives you a little toe pain.
Yeah,
like you look down at the spider and you steal his short sword and you mug him, and like you can do like a whole thing, and you hold up the wasp for their sweet anti-honey, and then tell us for the
in case you have some honey you have to get rid of on the hush hush.
Yeah, like you got your foot stuck in a pot. Oh bother. And you just need to get some anti-honey to pour it in there. That's why you need a Tasloi. Otherwise, though, Taslois can suck the ding dong,
they can suck the dick.
Yeah, they can suck the dick.
Yeah.
Taslois suck the dick.
Brought to you by our backers at patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv.